Enoch Ndou handed himself over to police after the shooting. SABC News reporter Lutendo Bobodi joins us now live for an update. Very good morning to you, Lutendo. What can we expect today at the court?
Thank you so much, Desiree. Coming to me now when Mr. Ndou, the suspect, just arrived now in that truck just behind us. He was all smiles, all affable, waving at us, and also some of his relatives here. He was not even in shackles. He was not even chained, and also flanked with police officers. But of course, today, what is expected, as you said in your intro, you remember the last time around, he was here, the case was postponed. So to give Mr. Ndou an opportunity to secure legal representation, it has to be his private lawyer, since he doesn't fall within the brackets of attaining legal aid representative. If that has been achieved, if that has been obtained, then he's expected today to apply for bail. It's expected to be cut and thrust arguments between the states and his legal representatives, and of course this is a big case, and it's going to take long, of course. But for more information or for more, I'm going to be joined here by the neighbor of one of the deceased, one of the victims. He's directly affected because he's been a neighbor of one of the deceased, and also a friend who's also a community leader from that particular village. His name is Mr. Nomelani. That's Nomelani. Thank you so much for your time. And what do you expect from these court proceedings today?
No, thanks. Our expectations are very basic today. We expect him to be denied bail and to be remained in custody, because his actions, as you have seen, is not showing remorse. He's dangerous to community. His actions can be equated to that of a devil. So we are saying that this man must be remained in custody, and we so wish that he does not get any lawyer, because people must be conscious. How do you then come and represent somebody who has handed himself to the police after confessing that he has killed 7 people? So that is our expectation, that actually he must stand for his sins and no one must come and represent him.
How long do you expect these court proceedings to take in terms of trying him and finding him guilty or not?
Look, we expect the case to be expedited, because the person has already accepted that he's the one who has killed 7 people. So in fact, he must not waste our time. He must just plead guilty, and the law must take its course. We expect him to get at least 7 life sentences minimum for each life that he has taken. And we expect this case to not drag for a long time. As I've said, that this man has already accepted that, look, I've killed people, I'm handing myself here. And we also expect the police to do more in terms of their investigations, because we have met one of the cars that was used in the scene by him is being driven around, and which we think that it should have been kept by the police as part of the evidence, because it is alleged that he drove over one of the deceased using that particular car. And he also has some houses which do not have windows and doors, and we expect the police to go and search those houses. Who knows, there might be more murder weapons from these particular houses.
Okay, thank you so much for your time. Well, that's according to Mr. Nomela, and that's of course his views. I think I must emphasize that disclaimer. Yeah, as he said, of course, he expects this case to be expedited. Of course, if he applies for bail today, we expect that it will be granted or not granted today. And of course, the case may be referred to the High Court, either in Pendo or in Polokwane Desiree.